Something happened this morning in your house. Before you touched your keys, before you opened a single drawer, before you said a word out loud, your cat already knew you were leaving. You probably noticed it, the way it stopped, what it was doing, the stillness, the stare that felt different from the usual one. And then it did the thing it always does, followed you to the door, disappeared under the bed, sat directly on your suitcase, and refused to move. You laughed it off, called it a quirk. It is not a quirk. What is actually happening in that moment is one of the most documented and least talked about things in animal behavior science. And once you understand it, you will never see your cat the same way again. Stay until the end, because the last thing I cover is the one signal you are sending your cat without knowing it. Scientists only figured it out recently. Most cat owners never do. Here is what most people get wrong. They think the cat reacts to the suitcase, or the coat, or the keys hitting the counter. Those are real cues. Your cat has learned every single one of them. But they are not the beginning of the story. The beginning happens up to 40 minutes earlier, before anything visible has changed. Your cat already started. Number 1. What your cat is actually reading. It is not reading your luggage. It is reading your body. When you are preparing to leave, your nervous system shifts. Cortisol rises. Your movements become more purposeful, slightly faster, more linear. You cannot feel this change. It is happening below the level of awareness. Your cat feels it the way you feel a change in air pressure before a storm. Researchers documented this. Cats begin showing pre-departure responses up to 40 minutes before owners actually leave. Not when the bag appears. 40 minutes before that. Your cat is not watching for your suitcase. It is watching you. But here is what gets stranger, because the body shift is only the first layer. Number 2. The map it built of you that you never knew existed. Cats have around 200 million scent receptors. Humans have 5 million. That is not a small gap. That is a completely different relationship with reality. When your stress levels shift, even slightly, your body chemistry changes. Your cat detects it. Your cat has been building a chemical map of you since the day it arrived in your home. The night before a trip, your chemistry shifts, and your cat registers that shift before you have touched a single piece of luggage. It does not need to see the suitcase. It already knows. Now, the body signal, the scent map. Those two alone are extraordinary. But there is a third system your cat runs, and this one is the most unsettling of all. Number 3. The model it built of everything you do. Your cat is not reacting to what you do. It is predicting it. A cat that has lived with you for 2 years has watched you leave thousands of times. It has tracked the sequence. Your cat does not wait for step 7 to know that step 10 is coming. By step 3, it has already decided. This is why its reaction always feels so early to you. You have barely started, but your cat completed the pattern recognition several steps ago. And what it does with that information, that is where the science gets uncomfortable. Number 4. What it is actually feeling. For a long time, science said cats were indifferent, independent, unbonded in any meaningful way. That turned out to be wrong. A 2019 study from Oregon State University used the same attachment test designed for human infants. 65% of cats showed secure attachment patterns identical to bonded human children. Your cat is not indifferent to you leaving. It has simply learned to suppress visible distress in ways that dogs have not. What looks like indifference is something more complicated. A deeply bonded animal that has learned that showing distress does not change anything. When your cat sits on your suitcase, it is not being difficult. When it disappears under the bed, it is not being aloof. It is doing the only thing it knows how to do, quietly. But none of this is the earliest signal your cat picks up. The earliest one is something you send without knowing it, and nobody talks about it. Number 5. The signal you send that you are not aware of. Eye contact. On mornings when you are leaving, you make less eye contact with your cat than on mornings when you are staying. Researchers documented this. Your cat notices that absence before it notices anything else. Before the bag, before the keys, before the coat. It notices that you stopped looking at it the way you look at it when you are present. And that is the first signal. You thought you were the one who understood your cat. The truth is, it understood you first. It has always understood you first. Tell me in the comments, what does your cat do when it knows you are leaving? The specific thing, the place it goes, the way it looks at you right before you walk out. I read every single one, and I will see you in the next one.